Once upon a time in a faraway land, deep within a mystical forest, there lived a family of dragons. They weren't your typical dragons who soared through the skies or hoarded gold. No, these dragons were something else, something truly extraordinary. You see, while his brothers and sisters loved nothing more than to cause mischief and spread destruction, Sparky dreamed of being good. Yeah, you heard that right. This little dragon wanted to be kind, helpful, and maybe even win a few friends along the way. They were fire-breathing dragons, and when I say fire-breathing, I don't mean like a friendly barbecue grill that gives off a nice smoky flavor. Just like how you can't help but smile when you're happy or laugh when something is funny, Sparky couldn't help but breathe fire. He learned to blow out candles without burning the cake. He helped old Mrs. Willow clear some weeds in her garden, and he even put out a small fire in Mr. Oak's woodshop. He told her about his dream to become good, and she said, "Sparky, my dear boy, you already are good. You just need to find something great to do, something big enough to show everyone what you're made of. I have a plan to stop the hunter for good, but I need your help. Now, I won't bore you with all the details. The animals loved him, the villagers respected him, and even his family started to take notice. He never forgot that no matter where you come from or what you're capable of, you always have the power to choose your own path. Remember, no matter what challenges you face or what others expect of you, you have the power to choose your own path. Sometimes all it takes is a little courage, a lot of heart, and maybe a sprinkle of dragon fire. It really helps us grow and bring more amazing stories to life. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, you have the power to choose your own path. Blaze and Ember finally understood that their son wasn't like them and that being a good dragon was just as powerful as being a great fire breather. But basically, Sparky came up with a way to use his fire-breathing abilities to protect the forest. What would you do if you were in Sparky's shoes? How would you use your unique abilities to make the world a better place? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. With the help of the animals, he created a series of traps using barrels and pulleys and fishing nets. And every time the hunter triggered one of these traps, Sparky would breathe fire into the net, making it go off like a giant firecracker. Sparky thought this over and decided he wanted to help protect the forest. He tried to run away, but Sparky followed him, breathing fire to keep him in check. Finally, the exhausted hunter surrendered. And that's when Sparky did something that shocked everyone. Instead of hurting the hunter, Sparky offered him a choice. He could either spend the rest of his days in prison or he could learn to live in harmony with the forest. The hunter chose the latter, and under Sparky's guidance, he began to plant new trees and help the animals. He asked the animals if they had any problems, and they told him about a wicked hunter who was trying to chop down the great oak tree, the biggest and oldest tree in the forest. Each good deed made him feel better about himself and gave him hope that one day he could become truly good. But it was also a symbol of the forest's wisdom and strength. Sparky couldn't let this hunter destroy it. So he flew to the tree and started breathing fire, driving the hunter away. The animals cheered and thanked him, but Sparky felt like something was missing. He wanted to do more. Whenever he tried to control it, it would just come out as a big, bright, beautiful flame. And to be honest, most of the villagers were pretty scared of him, too. I mean, how could they not be? 1 minute you're minding your own business, going about your day, and the next minute you're face to face with a dragon who breathes fire. It doesn't matter if he's a nice dragon or not, that's still pretty scary. And trust me, this wasn't exactly helpful when he was trying to, say, light someone's birthday candle. I mean, they breathed actual fire. Flames would shoot out of their mouths so hot they could melt rocks and metal. Now, you might think breathing fire would be pretty cool, but let me tell you, it came with some serious drawbacks. These fire-breathing dragons were notorious throughout the land for causing all sorts of trouble. Villages would shake in fear whenever they passed by, and farmers would hide their crops because these dragons just couldn't resist roasting a nice juicy potato or two. His father, Blaze, would snort and say things like, "What kind of dragon are you? Dragons don't do good deeds. We're supposed to breathe fire and scare everyone around us." His mother, Ember, would shake her head and sigh, saying, "Oh, Sparky, why can't you be more like your brother, Scorch? He's the best fire breather I've ever seen. Why can't you be like him?" But amidst this fiery family lived a little dragon named Sparky. Now, Sparky wasn't like the other dragons. Instead, he wanted to show everyone that even a fire-breathing dragon could choose to be good. Now, I know what you're thinking. Easy for you to say, little dragon, because you're just a fictional character in an AI-generated video. If I was in your shoes, I'd probably start breathing fire at everything too. Well, here's the thing. For Sparky, it wasn't easy. You can probably guess how this went over with his family. But Sparky didn't want to be like Scorch. He didn't want to live a life of fire and fury. You see, being a dragon wasn't just about breathing fire. It was in their blood, part of their very essence, but Sparky didn't give up. Every day he'd practice breathing small, controlled bursts of fire. But it also made him an outcast among his own kind. His family and friends still thought he was crazy. One day, Sparky met a wise old owl named Athena. Now, Sparky knew he had to do something. Not only was the great oak tree home to many animals, including Athena, that's when he had an idea. He gathered all the animals and told them the hunter was completely caught off guard by these sudden explosions. From that day on, Sparky became a hero of the forest. As for Sparky, well, he continued to use his unique abilities to help others. And that, my friends, is the heartwarming tale of Sparky, the little dragon who wanted to be good. Okay, now it's time for you to join the adventure. Oh, and before we go, don't forget to hit that like button.